This channel is sponsored by Creality. Creality has all of your 3D tools that you need to bring your ideas to life. Scanners, printers, and even engravers. And there's very cool things that you can make with them, such as a little boat, a vase, or vase, a little supercar, a full-size supercar. Start your journey at Creality.com.
Hey guys, welcome to another beautiful day in Colorado, albeit cold. But that's okay. It's gonna warm up a little bit today. I think 50 or something like that, so not too bad. Standing in the shade here, it's obviously a little colder. Anyway, hey, we got some more stuff going on in the McLaren. I think you're gonna love it. So let's first take a little video tour, and you guys can get an idea of what I've been working on. So let's go check it out. Okay guys, well, as you saw last time, we were stuffing this engine into the back here. I still have to work on the transmission mount. I think I have an idea. It's going to bolt to the bottom of this and then just run underneath the transmission. So a bit of welding, but I think it'll work just fine. The other thing is that we got this frame in here to support the tonneau cover hinge. It still needs some refining because it's kind of trashy, as you can see, but we'll get that sorted out. We'll get some supports underneath there too. But yeah, so now we can open and close the tonneau cover. You can see the roof in there. There's two sections to it. I still have to figure out how to get that going, but we do have our little hydraulic shocks that'll go. These are for the tonneau cover, so those will go in there. And then there's little limit switches. Let's see if I can find one. Yeah, so if we look at this guy right here, you can see there's a little limit switch right there, and I think that's just a Hall effect sensor, which basically is just a magnetic sensor. So the other thing is, you'll notice we have a door that is actually hinged. So the door opens and closes now. It doesn't open all the way just yet. The reason being is I still have some clearances up front I have to take care of. So, but nothing that's a big deal. But what I did was I got some 1/2 inch tubing, mild steel tubing. It's all tack welded together, so we'll fully weld this. And then I welded in nuts here to support the hinge on the door. So those will get welded in and then boxed in a little bit more with maybe some sheet metal. But anyway, we'll work on that and hopefully get enough strength, and hopefully we'll have enough clearance for the window to come up. So that's something that we have to work on. But yeah, I think looks pretty cool. You've got, so you can see here, I've got a little tight area that I have to work on there. I think that clears a little bit if I can open it more, but behind here I've got some plastic that's rubbing against the fender. Speaking of, I've got the front fascia or fender mounted. So I put in a few mounts. I still have some structural mounts that I need to put in on it. And then I've got to do something about this mismatch here. So probably be getting out the heat gun and fixing that. So this is one of the big reasons why you go with the plastic first, which is not what I did on the Aventador. That way you can make these adjustments very easily before we commit to carbon fiber. So I think that's going to be the best way to go about it. The bumper, I think, came out all right. It's, you know, it still has its issues. There's lots of little things that I have to take care of on that, filling in gaps and holes and cracks. And this plastic out here in the cold actually does get quite brittle. So I've been swearing quite a bit when one of the panels cracks on me because they're moving around. The other issue is that we have a lot of camber here. So we're gonna have to figure that one out and see what is it that needs to change. And so that's one thing we'll have to figure out, what kind of adjustments we can. McLaren doesn't really allow for a lot of adjustment, but I'll take a look at it and see what we can do, because the ride height is just about perfect. The wheel is sticking out a little bit, so when we commit to the real wheels and tires, we'll have to check the offset and maybe adjust that a little bit. The rears are fitting a lot better, so you can see got good clearance there. These are pretty meaty tires, and 305s. I think I might stay with 305s on the front and the rear, since I have plenty of clearance for it. So, but yeah, that's what kind of we've been up to. I've had some help from my son, so that's why I keep saying we. Get asked that a lot. So he's into his computers and stuff, so I don't get much, but hey, I'll take whatever I can get. But yeah, I think from the front, you guys can see, I think this is going to look pretty nice. And as you saw by the kind of montage, that it's starting to look like a car. So we've got our P1 inspired hood, which I've got half printed. I'm actually printing the other half now. It's too bad I didn't get this side so that we could have seen it, but it's coming along. So it's a pretty good fit, but we're going to need to make some adjustments there, obviously. And then we'll basically have some venting, and I think what we'll do is we'll have this vent, and I'll make a vent down here to give us a little bit of aero. So we'll put some grills and stuff in there, make that hood functional. But let me know what you guys think. P1 yes, P1 no. We have lots of options. One of the other things I want to point out that we did was I got some of the plastics and the grill here. I got these from BMA Auto Sports, so link is in the description. They made me a great deal on these pieces. yes, they are broken, but I can fix that. So that's usually what I do, is I get stuff that's broken because I'm gonna fix it. And it's a heck of a lot cheaper. It's, you know, usually 25% or less of the price. You'll probably notice this thing. Yeah, I went and sponged for a new quarter. I found a good deal on one. Again, it's from our folks at BMA. It fits great. It even came with this nice little carbon fiber piece right here. But yeah, I just I could have spent the time to recover the other fender, but I decided that it was a better use of my time not to do that. So yeah, we went ahead and sponged for that. Remember, we scanned this and got it in over here. There is a little bit of a gap here, but I think that there's enough movement in this part that I can shift it around a little bit. And then those bolt to these covers. These covers are still sitting a little proud. I have to work on the fitment there. I did have a cover for the coupe over here, which actually fits quite nicely. Whoops. But we've got this little piece here that we have to mount in there, and you can see there's a little gap there. So I'm probably going to 3D print something that's just like this, that fills in that little gap and makes it look nice and finished off. We'll just let that sit there. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the project, how it's going. I'm excited because it looks like I have an actual car, but still a lot of work to do. I think next, as it's a little bit warmer, I may go ahead and start fixing this A-pillar. So I think I'm going to get on that here after Christmas. So we'll actually go ahead and get this all bonded and riveted in, and then we'll get the cover, we'll get that bonded and riveted in. I'm also doing the mounting, so I have to do some repair here for the mounting of the hinge, which we have right there. So that's all going to be coming along. I have been playing around with whether or not I'm going to print the dash, and I've decided I'm going to print the dash. They're just really expensive, and I got a good model for it, and so I'm going to print the dash and the center console. Well, guys, let me know what you think about the McLaren. It's coming along quick. When you can bolt stuff on and you don't have to, you know, do everything from scratch, like the Aventador, it makes it go a lot faster. However, there's still a lot of stuff to do. We've got a dash coming in from LCD Gauges. So Tino does some really great work. He did the dash in the Aventador, and I can't wait to get that. He's doing a infotainment as well as a dash that's going to try to match the McLaren stuff as best as possible. So link down in the description. Use code LASERLCD, and hopefully you'll get a bit of a discount there. But anyway, please subscribe and hit that like button, and also hit the bell notification to be alerted when new videos come out. So we'll see you guys next time.